you're on film now, okay? So,
Yeah.
so no swearing.
I don't swear.
No, you never swear. Innocence. Anyway, so we're doing a video now just so that you can sort of talk a little bit about Tony and when he was little and things like this. And this is going to be something I'm going to give him from you for his 50th birthday. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to have you thinking back to when he was little and asking you a few little questions about that.
Okay.
Is that okay?
So you're asking me questions?
I'll ask you
That's
questions.
brilliant. Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So if you think back to when Tony was born,
Yes.
can you tell me about that and what happened?
Yeah. Well, I can tell you that I was 19 years old when he was born, but I was 20 that year,
Mm-hmm.
and he was born in the same house I was born in.
Right, and where was that then?
That was 24, that was in,
Is that in London, in Stanmore?
yeah, just after Stanmore.
Mm-hmm. So who did you live there with?
My mum and dad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So he was born in the house,
He was
was
born
he?
in that house, yeah. They both were, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And were you born there as well?
Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah, born during the war.
So was he on time or was he late or?
Who now, Tony?
Tony, when he was born.
No, he was on time.
Yeah?
Yeah, on time.
Yeah.
Simon was the one that wasn't.
Right.
Yeah.
So nice easy labours?
Yep.
Yeah,
Home
excellent.
with my mum walking up and down behind me saying,
What was she doing that for?
I said, what are you following me for? She's force of habit.
So she was doing sympathetic labour
Yeah.
with you. Lovely. Okay, so I know we've got to go back 50 years now. Can you remember what Tony was like as a baby?
I think that he was an easy baby. You know, put him to sleep and he'd go to sleep, and he learnt to walk quite. They both did. He learnt to walk quite soon.
Mm.
Yeah, obviously I'm holding his hand, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So he went to sleep when he was no
yeah,
trouble.
yeah, he was good. Yeah.
So he's the same now, really.
Except it wasn't Guinness or anything like that.
No. Yeah. So do you remember little things like, you know, you mentioned he started walking quite early.
Yeah.
And do you remember what his first word was, or?
It wasn't a swear word anyway.
That's a relief.
I think because my mum called me Maggie,
Hmm.
and I got a feeling I think he sort of tried to call me Maggie
Right.
before he knew he should call me Mum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it was Mum after that, obviously. Called
Yeah,
me
yeah.
Mum.
So, because he heard your mum calling you Maggie,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's really sweet. So, and when he was little, you lived in Stanmore,
That's right.
and then where did you live after that?
Oh, Rickmansworth, yes.
Mhm.
That was a long while ago, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rickmansworth.
So, what was that like living there?
Nice place.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just thinking, actually, can I hold that for a moment?
Mm.
Tony had grown up a lot by then. In fact, he wasn't even living with me, Simon, when I was in Rickmansworth.
Yes, he was, love. Tony was only about 7.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
So it was
Yeah.
before South Africa or after?
It was after South
Oh,
Africa.
After.
Yeah.
So you went to
Actually,
South
yes,
Africa?
South Africa
Yeah.
first, then
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Rickmansworth. Yeah.
So did he go to school in South Africa?
Yes, he did.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was just after the Britain
Mm.
left there,
Mm-hmm.
and it was. I'm trying to think of the people. They were horrible. They were really horrible to the people. Who
Afrikaans.
indigenous Afrikaners. That's
All
right.
right.
Tony
Okay.
spoke Afrikaans.
That's right. Yes.
So do you remember getting him all ready to go to school and things?
Yeah.
What was the school like then?
Oh, it's nice. Nice little school. Yeah.
Yeah?
He quite like fitted in well there. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did you like about that school then?
Well, I was just glad that he was happy there.
Mm.
He was quite happy being in there, and he actually picked up the like he used to say, oh, lekker, lekker, and I'd say, what are you talking about? And it meant nice.
Oh, right.
You know, if I gave him something, a bit of chocolate, I'd, oh, lekker, lekker, he'd go,
Right.
there's Afrikaans, it wasn't English at all.
So he's managed to sort of speak a different language again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So do you remember how old he was when he left there then? Yeah. 5?
Yes, he
So,
would have been
yeah.
5, because then because I was pregnant with Simon then.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So you had the 2 lots of trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's not too difficult. So when you were back in London then, Tony would have been going back to primary school and things like that. When he was little like that, is there anything in particular you remember about him? What was he good at
I'm
or?
trying to remember what school he went to.
Hmm.
What do you say?
smoking as about the age 6.
He wasn't smoking at the age of 6. How would you know?
You probably offered
You
him a
didn't
fag
even
at the
know what
one.
it was.
When I was about 6 or 7, I can remember Tony smoking behind Grandad's Ford Anglia.
Oh.
I was so small I didn't even come up to the windows of the car.
Right.
So Tony's only 5 years older than me, so it's
He was smoking that. I didn't
10,
know.
I suppose.
First I've heard
First,
of
you
that.
all the secrets are coming out now. Okay, so what was he like when he was a teenager then, Max?
You like the girls quite a lot, I think. Is
Mhm.
that right?
Mm.
I think it is.
I
yeah.
think that's right.
And his alcohol running empire in Whitman Grammar School was quite bright as well.
I'm coming up with things now that I didn't even know about.
His special secret under the floorboard stashes of alcohol in Stanmore House.
There we are. There we are. So he enjoyed the ladies when he was a teenager.
Yeah.
Did he enjoy his cars then, or was he just not that bothered about cars?
I'm trying to think. What did he have? Did he?
No, he didn't have a car.
at that age.
We
He
had the Rover 3.5, which was an automatic and a bloody great big V8, and Tony didn't like it because he couldn't learn to drive in it. So that was gotten rid of.
And he had a bike though, I think, didn't he? Did he have a motorbike then?
No, not
No.
that age, no.
No.
His Caprice was his first love.
Yeah,
He
that's
had a
it.
succession of Ford
Yeah.
Caprice.
Yeah. So what if I asked you what's your very, very, very first memory of Tony? Do you remember what it is? Because I'm trying to remember. I remember my first memory of Cameron.
Crikey.
What comes to mind when you picture Tony? Go on.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think. It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I know one memory you must have of him, and he must have only been about 10 or 12. It was the fire station, the petrol station he set fire to.
I forgot about that.
Tell me about that then.
Yeah, you must remember that.
It was a fire station.
It was a petrol station at the top of on Honeypot Lane.
Yeah.
And him and David, the
Oh, I
one
know,
that's
they're all
socially
into
next door, they set fire to
That's
a
right.
big bin, what you call a biffa bin now.
And didn't I take? Wasn't this? There was one time he
Yeah,
did.
you took him to the fire station.
That's right. I was going to
apologised,
say
and
I
he
took
told
him
off.
there. Yeah.
What did you do then? You took him where?
I took him there to go and apologise.
To the fire station.
Yes.
Right. And how did that go?
Well, they were pleased that I'd actually taken him there. But they did not give him a good talking to.
Did
didn't
they?
Can you remember how you knew that he'd done something wrong?
Oh, I think he was. Didn't he have it on him or something?
Singed.
He singed. That's right. He singed his hair, didn't he?
He was very quiet, wasn't he? When he
Yes.
came back and you were
I
saying,
think he
what's
tried-
going on, Tony?
Yes.
What's
He
wrong?"
tried to get in without me seeing him.
So, you know, there's obviously lots and lots of different things that have gone on over 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what made you the most angry?
Can you think of something? Well,
What were you that for a start? What were you most cross at? Anything in particular come to mind? Even if it was last week, it's fine.
I'm trying to think whether or not he used to skip going to school.
Yes, he was terrible at school, but apart from school, I don't think he ever did anything to make you really angry, not that
No.
you ever heard of.
No.
No.
He was a bit of a scallywag though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But he was a boy.
Huh.
I must say, some people self as naughty as Tony was.
So Tony was the naughtier of the two.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
are. So, and I don't know. I've got some other sort of things here. What made you like most proud about him? What do you think about him?
There is something, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Was it going away when he went?
I can prompt you, if you want to pause it, I can prompt
Yeah, go
you
on.
so you can, because I can tell you what you're proud about him. Tony grew up basically with no father,
Mm-hmm.
and he did everything for himself,
Mm.
and has got to the position he is in life. And quite earlier on,
Yeah.
all off his own, with no money, unlike cousins
Mm.
who've had everything laid on for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tony's done everything for himself.
Yeah.
So you feel quite proud about that?
Yes.
I'm sure
yes.
you have in the
Yeah.
past
Yeah.
said to me, you know.
And I think, you know, as I say, both of them were born in the same house I was, but I think my dad and my mum, well, for both of them, I mean, that, you know, he idolised both of them.
As I say, I think some of his first words were drandrad.
Trandrad, that's right. Trandrad.
Yeah. Well, he would have been close to your
Yeah.
parents, wouldn't he? Because
Yeah.
you were young as well, weren't you?
Yeah.
So, and what sort of things do you hope for in the future for him? What he's got? He's 50 now, so you might have another few years left.
God, that makes me feel old now.
Yeah. Well, makes you 62.
To lose weight. So he's healthy.
No, I want him to. I think he needs to go on a diet. Actually,
Oh, he's done really well. He's lost a
he's
stone.
still doing it, is he?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
he's
well
lost
done then.
over a stone.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So,
Yeah.
so what else do you hope for him in the future then?
Well, certainly longevity. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. What did I
Yeah.
ever do to you?
Oh, happiness. Yes. Well,
Yeah.
I think he would be happy. Yeah.
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 So, what do you think you'd be happiest doing?
Well, he's not really a gardener, is he?
No.
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 Has he still got his motorbike?
He does.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So be out on his motorbike
Yeah,
then. Yeah.
yeah.
He likes lying on beaches and things as well, I think.
Right.
Yeah. So just to wrap things up at the end now, because we've been doing it for a little while, is that if you imagine you were sort of talking to Tony and sort of saying happy birthday,
Yeah.
what would you like to say to him about this is his birthday message? How would you like to end this?
Well, I'm very proud of both my boys.
Mhm.
But I'm proud of him, and I think, and I like the way that he's had no children of his own that he calls his own. But I like the way he treats them as if they are his own.
What, these scallywags?
Well, yes. I mean, do
He
you
does
agree?
call them their own.
Sorry.
He does refer to them as his own.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think that's a nice
Mhm.
thing to be.
Mhm.
Yes.
So do you want to wish him happy 50th birthday then?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes. Happy 50th birthday, Tony.
Can you blow him a kiss maybe?
Yeah.
There we are. Is there anything
Right
else?
in Cameron's eye.
Yeah, Cameron's got it. Is there anything else you want to add or say? Just
Just that I'm looking forward to his birthday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what
Yeah.
drink do you need when you get there?
Me?
Yes,
Oh, Guinness would be nice.
a Guinness.
Yes.
Right.
G&T, I thought.
Or a gin.
Oh, you can have both.
Guinness or both.
Could do, couldn't I? Yes.
Yes. Drunk in charge. Right. So we've got sort of Guinness out. Anyway. Okay. Brilliant. Everything done?